Cliff Richard walked into the music world's history books today as he arrived at EMI's factory in Middlesex to launch his 100th single. After 30 years at the top, he's still attracting the kind of publicity that no doubt makes him the envy of other, generally younger performers. Even the workers at the factory, who've become used to celebrities visiting them, mobbed him for his autograph today as he started the presses going on his new single. With 11 of his records hitting #1, Cliff Richard is EMI's favourite son. He's their longest-serving artist, and he's earned them hundreds of millions of pounds over the years, and he says he intends to go on.
I feel like the first man of pop almost sometimes, although I know I'm not, because having done it for so long now, it's obvious that people like myself who were 18 when we first got started and embarked on these careers, we didn't know that at 49 we'd still be in love with rock and roll. And all I've proved is that at 49 I still am. And so therefore at 69, if I still am in love with rock and roll, I'll record it, if there's anybody out there willing to buy a 69-year-old singer's records.
It's a kind of success that young Harry Webb, who worked as a clerk in a light bulb factory, could hardly have imagined all those years ago. In 1958, he changed his name to Cliff Richard, and before he was 18 years old, he had a chart hit with Move It. It was the start of a career that somehow sidestepped the generation gap, with records like Living Doll and Summer Holiday. In the unmistakable alliteration of the music world, Cliff Richard has been christened the perpetual Peter Pan of pop. And in those terms, he certainly hasn't lost his magic touch. After all, how many artists could attract this kind of publicity to launch a single? And like so many of his records, it's destined for the charts, guaranteeing Cliff Richard yet another accolade in his already remarkable career.
Cliff Richard, 100 today. Singles, that is.